The Temple of Time has just days left here in the spot off Sample Road in Coral Springs. On Sunday night, it's going up in flames. The artist, David Best, doesn't call the Temple of Time a memorial. Instead, it's a neutral ground for all who want to come and leave a message for those grieving the loss of the 17 people killed at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. Since the temple opened to the public last February, 20 to 30,000 people from around the world have stopped in to see it. Best coming back for the first time today to see it again, not realizing how much he'd be affected by the people it was made for.
There were 2 kids took their lives here in the time that I built the temple and when I came back. And one of the things I came back seeing is that we have to address not just the loss, but the survivors and trying to figure out how in the hell to get them to deal with some of those demons.
On Sunday, Best and several others will light the temple on fire, a ceremony he hopes will help the community continue to heal.
Rudy is still recovering from the mild concussion he suffered in a senseless beating outside of the hotel he manages on Hollywood Beach. Surveillance video shows an unknown man attacking Rudy over Memorial Day weekend, moments after he asked the man to move his car.
I was walking here without me noticing it. I felt somebody coming up behind me. When I looked around this way, he was coming up real fast to me and he sucker punched me right here and knocked me to the ground.
The attacker punched Rudy more than a dozen times until a woman came around to stop him. Rudy says it all happened so suddenly he could do nothing but try to protect himself.
At my age, you know, I mean, that's all I could do is protect myself, because when he hit me here, it hit me so hard that he almost knocked me out. I have double vision right now because of it. I have a mild concussion.
Rudy says in the minutes before the attack, he told the man in the red shirt to move his red Mustang from a parking space reserved for hotel customers. After asking twice, the man started to back out his car, and then this.
He just did it because he was entitled to park wherever he wanted to. Like he told me, he says, when I come to Hollywood, I park wherever the F I want to park.
Now Rudy has something to say to him.
I hope they catch you real soon, because, you know, you have to pay the price for attacking a senior citizen.
Yeah, we're home! We're home! We're back to home! What's that?
Whatever I'm facing out there, I'm ready to just tackle it.
That's my back door. 3 inches before the water get in it.
Seeing the images and hearing the stories coming from home.
It's been really bad. The flood came up to here in our house and we had to swim out with our children to get help.
Things is bad. Everything was lost inside. The flood waters came almost to the ceiling. We need all the help we can get.
It's devastating. People lose their lives, lose everything. This is the worst ever in history.
This was Bayview gone.
All our family, we still here. Thank God for that. I am lost. Honestly, my island look different.
New video of the 2 men accused of trying to murder a Hialeah dentist. This is them near the scene before the crime.
Good afternoon, Mr. Benjamin.
And this is them.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ledesma. You were arrested for 1 count of attempted premeditated murder.
In court after being spotted allegedly trying to flee to the Virgin Islands. Hector Ledesma on the left and Ralph Benjamin on the right, accused of trying to kill Carmen Ramirez outside her practice in Hialeah on Tuesday.
Everything we've learned about this case indicates it was an assassination attempt.
Benjamin is accused of pulling the trigger.
So just so I understand, this is basically like a hit.
Yes.
Because the victim was a victim of identity theft.
Benjamin's co-defendant, Ledesma, has a brother on trial in an Orlando identity theft case that defrauded Ramirez of $40,000. Police believe she was shot to keep her from testifying.
Her testimony equated to a 5-year sentence.
12 bullets fired, half of them struck the victim. Police say a projectile pierced Ramirez's heart, and she's still in the trauma center in a medically induced coma.
I spent quite a number of years as a homicide investigator and a supervisor, and this is a type of case that doesn't come often. This is a hit.